Morning guys, welcome to your daily Spirit Vibe for April the 8th. The card you got from the Lord Ganesh deck is Revelation number 15. Okay, wait, let's show you what's on the end. What's on the end came out in the pre-shuffle. I did put it back in, so it's meant to be here. We have embrace, okay? So that's what came out. Revelation, so what is going to be revealed? I feel like somebody is definitely going to be opening up about some mysteries or something that's been kept very secret or something that's been really hush hush is going to come out. I don't feel it's bad, to be honest with you. I do feel it's juicy. That's what I want to say. It's juicy. But look at this card, right? Look at all this like magic and this glitter all around them. It just feels like, I don't know, it could be some ancient knowledge, or because when I looked at that, it's like somebody has a universe just all around them. So it could be ancient knowledge. I feel like something that's going to be revealed here. Could be by somebody's father. Just heard of the right hand of the father. Jesus, actual Jesus, okay? You have embraced though. So it does feel like someone's coming to talk. Somebody's going to reveal something. Somebody wants a hug here also, okay? I feel like somebody is really on cloud nine. I'm using the ones that confuse me, that have both sides, okay? Reverse on the other side, so we'll just go with it, okay? Spirit, what are the messages? I'm not taking that one. What are the messages for April the 8th? April the 8th, Spirit, what are the messages for today? You fuck. Right, we have Knight of Wands in reverse. And we have the Knight of Cups upright. So, Knight of Wands in reverse is someone could be coming back that left, okay? Or a player that has retired, okay? But it's someone who could have walked away is now coming back. They're coming, because the Knight of Cups is on the other side, they're coming back a lot more sincere and a lot more honest. So this is where I feel this revelation is going to be. If someone has something that they want to say, somebody definitely wants a hug, no doubts about it, okay? Oh, fuck. We have the first card that dropped is the Devil in reverse, okay? Oh, God. Toxic, toxic, toxic. It feels like somebody's broken free of something very toxic, though, okay? Someone has unbound themselves to a devil or a devil worshipper is what I wanted to say here, okay? It does feel like someone has overcome not just a toxic situation. I do feel like someone has overcome some sort of addiction, okay? So addiction could be anything. Mine is definitely smoking. It's the only thing I can't probably bloody master. But you have, what else fell was the Wheel of Fortune upright, thank fuck, okay? So that's good. So that means life is moving in a new direction, and it's a more favourable direction. It feels like life is going to be really changing here, okay? It feels like someone is not going to be, the life that you're living now, you're not going to be living it in 2 months' time is my sense here, okay? You could be dealing with a Capricorn with the Devil, and you could be dealing with a Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? But it's almost like someone has definitely turned their back to a behaviour. You know, it's going to be addictions for some, but it just feels like someone has really healed something and let something go that was really toxic to them, okay? It might be toxic to you or to me, but to them and what was going on, it definitely feels like it was some sort of addiction that was affecting their life, okay? Because we can all go out and drink and have sex and do drugs and do all these things, but when it starts to affect your life, that's when it becomes a fucking problem, okay? So it does feel like someone has turned their back to a lot of shit that they were doing. They've healed it, okay? It's not like they just turned their back to it, but they've healed it, and they've like turned their back to that part of them, that shadow, their shadow self with that devil, okay? It's definitely fucking shadow energy, alright? But it does feel like now, because somebody's done that, there's definitely some good fortune coming in for somebody here with this Wheel of Fortune, and this is, it feels like someone's going to say this is just a stroke of luck, but it's not luck, okay? It's just not lady luck. This is something that was really destined to happen. This is something that's really, really, really fated. I do get the sense where somebody has been praying a lot more and becoming more spiritual, okay, and then maybe becoming more in tune to their spiritual self or to their higher self after turning their fucking back on the shadow self and healing that. Someone is definitely in a much more higher vibration, but a much favoured position in life is what I want to say, okay, than what they previously were, okay. So they definitely have done some soul work here, okay. They definitely overcome and healed some things. And it's like when we have these lessons in life, you will always get blessings after. So I don't know why people are ignoring soul work. What the fuck do you think you're here for? Just a good time? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's more to fucking life than being born, having sex, eating, paying bills and dying. There's more to life than that. You've got to start like thinking more and expanding that awareness, because like the possibilities are really fucking limitless here. There's so much out here in this universe, and that's what I do feel like with that revelation card. It does feel like some sort of ancient knowledge, or maybe it could be someone has discovered something about their life path or their soul path, okay? Or maybe they've discovered something about past life, but it does feel like it's ancient knowledge that somebody was not aware of is now suddenly going to become aware of here, okay? Because they've done this hard work. So work isn't easy, guys. Fuck my life, it's not easy. Yeah, definitely, 100%. I'm about to say, yeah, you're right, Amy. We have the Six of Cups, and it talks about past life soulmate, okay? Someone has definitely learned something, discovered something about their past life or their past life soulmate, for sure. It's like they once they heal those aspects of self and those shadow things, like their vibration raised, and as their vibration raises, so does your consciousness, okay? So does your connection to source, okay? Your gifts become a lot more deeper, your intuition becomes a lot more deeper. You're going to get, I suppose, bigger downloads and bigger insights into yourself and your path and your soul and where you're going, okay? So it does feel like somebody is really happy with what they discovered, even though I don't know what the fuck they discovered. But it feels like they're very happy to be aware and to know something, is my sense here, okay? I also do get the sense where, oh God, do you want to go there? I do get the fucking sense that there's just evil around us, okay? Not just because of the devil, right? It's pretty evil, okay? But we do have something that looks like a fucking reptilian here, okay? Look at this one here. Like, look at that, okay? And I didn't want to say, but when I look down and I see that, it does feel like bad versus good, okay? God versus Satan, even though I don't have the Hierophant here. It does feel like somebody has definitely been in a situation where they have just stayed too long and I kept trying to make something work, which was never ever going to work, because it wasn't meant to be. But it feels like someone just kept doing and trying, and it's like they didn't want to prove anyone wrong. It's like they didn't want to have to, I suppose, it just feels like it was this person's ego is what made him stay in this situation far too long, okay? Definitely burdensome. Something has definitely come to an end here. And it was a very unstable situation, connection, job, whatever. It just feels like it was really tiresome, burdensome, just a struggle. And for what? It just wasn't worth it. It was just, I don't know. It feels like just what someone has gone through was not worth. Like the ends justify the means, nothing was worth what they've gone through. Okay, it does feel like someone's went through some sort of, because this does talk about karma, okay? Karma. So someone has definitely gone through some sort of a karmic lesson here. That wasn't easy. Ooh, got with the devil? No. Well, it's not easy, okay? So someone's kind of like, it's just like I saw a fucking chicken with half the feathers plucked, so it's kind of like someone that literally walked through fucking hell. This is like a half a plucked chicken. But they made it. They survived. You're a survivor. We are all survivors. And that's why even yesterday I said about that word victim. I was so uncomfortable saying, because I don't like saying that word victim. Survivor is much better. You survived it. I've survived much. A lot. Never be a victim, because then that gives someone power over you. Yeah? Never give anyone any of that type of power over you. Ever. Okay, Spirit, you want to come? You want to come? I'm sure someone does. Right, we have the King. Is it the King? Yeah, it is the King. We have the King of Swords upright, and we had, oh my god, I don't even know what way that was. Is it? I think that was in reverse. King of Swords upright and the King of Wands in reverse. So the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius is someone who's very, very cold and detached. Someone who's very logical. I feel like someone has made a very hard decision. I also feel like someone may have been involved in a legal situation here, because the King of Swords can talk about a judge, okay, and it can talk about, you know, a decision being made, like a fair decision being made here, okay. It's right underneath the Devil in reverse, so someone could have had to go to court, or there could have been a court case with someone who was really extremely toxic, but I feel like, you know, the fair and right thing decision or judgment has been made in this. The King of Wands in reverse underneath the Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands in reverse is he's a womanizer, someone who does not respect women, is someone who sleeps around, cheats, will say whatever to get their leg over here, okay? It is someone who is definitely unfocused, okay, unfocused, not very balanced, not very clear, not very stable. Someone whose ego is really out of whack, for sure, okay? And someone who just fucking strives in drama, no self-respect, no respect for women, no respect for themselves. It's someone who definitely has or had toxic femininity within them, so they wouldn't have had a great relationship with their mother, because that's how you look at men, like, and it's the same with women. You look at men who treat women like shit, like they all had a shit relationship with their mother. You know, your mother is your first primary relationship, and your father is your first masculine primary relationship, and the relationship with your parents will be the stepping stones for all relationships with masculines and feminines. So when you see a man treat a woman like fucking shit, and is just disrespectful to a woman that sleeps around and does shit like that, you know, they've got mother issues. That's it. They've got fucking mother issues here. Okay, so someone has definitely, maybe that was an issue that needed to be healed. Maybe that was a toxic thing that needed to be healed, and to a decision to be made about that. Possibly. Sure. For sure. Okay, so what else for April the 8th? Yeah, close that blind, so we're looking at it. So less distractions. We have the Six of Swords upright. Or is that right? It is upright. Six of Swords upright. So someone has moved away from this, or moved away from this toxicity, moved away from this lifestyle and this behaviour, because this is what I feel like someone was like this in the past, and this is what someone has healed. This is all shadow. Like any reverse court card, it's just they're in the shadow energy. They're not upright, so they're not in their, I suppose, their higher self. They're in that lower self. Okay, so it does feel like someone has been quite irritable about the situation they found themselves in. Okay, and it's like someone had no choice but to face up to how they are and how they're behaving and how their life has turned out, and someone's had to really look at that with a magnifying glass, if you saw a magnifying glass, and really look at why they've done certain things or why they've been behaving in certain ways. So it feels like someone has fucking figured out it all stems from their fucking mother, why they're having disastrous relationships with women. So there was something there that needed to be healed from somebody's childhood, for sure. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups here. So Eight of Cups does talk about moving away, not being happy, not being emotionally fulfilling, somewhere where there ain't no love. There ain't no love. yeah, someone has walked away, and definitely with this Six of Swords as well, because this talks about just getting in the boat and just getting away from a very troublesome situation. So somebody has moved on. They were definitely dealing with something very dark. Very dark. Whoa, see that? It's the Eight of Cups. Upright. Flying. So yeah, Eight of Cups. Someone has turned their back on something that was, they made a decision. Maybe they could have had to wait for a court decision before they could actually get up and walk away from this devil energy, for sure. But there was no love there, so there has a decision that has been made. There is no love, so you're not going to sit there keep fucking flogging a dead horse. It's dead. Do you know what I mean? So it's like someone has ultimately walked away from something that brought them nothing. There was no love there, no happiness, no fulfillment, no, this person certainly was not their wish. This person was a nightmare. We have the Fours of Cups here, so someone was definitely very depressed. Look, Eight of Swords on the other side, stuck in a mental prison, stuck very much in this fear energy, and stuck worrying and thinking, not happy, depressed, crying over a decision, like, because the Four of Cups could talk, like Three of Cups is reconciliation, yeah, and a third party situation. So it's like someone could have made a decision here, went to another option. That was hell. Now they're in the Four of Cups, looking at the one option, the cup that they didn't pick, because they picked just 3 cups, but there was another offer there. So it's like someone is definitely looking back and has nostalgic about an offer or an opportunity that they didn't take. They're very depressed, dissatisfied with life, how things are working out. They're definitely very nostalgic. They recognize and they understand that it was their behaviour and how they treated this person, because this person treats them like shit. Okay, ego. Okay, Spirit, what else for April the 8th? What else, Spirit? What else for April 8th? Oh my God. We have the Death card in reverse. The Death card is in reverse here, okay? So it's like somebody didn't want this ending. It's like someone had to walk away because they needed to end something, but it's like something was refusing to let this end, okay? Or maybe they've stayed in this situation far too long, out of pure fucking trauma anyway, that needed to be healed. There definitely feels like there's some, because you have the Five of Wands here, so it does feel like there's been some sort of a row with someone who is quite aggressive and quite angry, volatile. They're just fucking, Psycho Sally, about to say it again, Psycho Sally though, but that is what I'm getting here, because look, it's like someone is just creating a lot of bullshit, a lot of fucking drama, and do you know what I mean? Like someone is really not happy, someone here is just really much in their ego and just not wanting that situation to end here, desperately trying to sabotage is the word I got. Someone here is trying to sabotage someone's life because they're ended it with them, but they don't want this to end. With the Death in reverse, is like this. So again, it's a bit like the other day's message where I saw a woman hold on to the wing of the fucking car. It's like this person wants to hang on here. It's over. There's no love there. There's definitely no respect here. It is completely over. But someone just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand women like this. Like, what's fucking wrong with you? Oh, Spirit, don't do this to me. Okay, what else, Spirit, for April 8th? Could be dealing with a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. So we have Capricorn, Scorpio, and Sag. Okay, Spirit, what else? oh my god, I'm hearing this song and it's an Irish song, so I will link it down below. Write it down below so I remember that. I'll just sing a little bit. Let me tell you that I love you and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, I'm calling you. Now I'm going home. But if I shall become a stranger, it would make me more than sad, for Caledonia is everything I've ever had. So I will, please God, I'll remember this, Caledonia. I'll remember, I will link it down below. So someone is, that's exactly what it is. That's what someone's coming to tell someone, that they love them. Let me tell you that I love you and I think about you all the time. That is the song. Well, that's a part of the song and that's what I've got. So someone is definitely coming back around here, having ended a situation with Psycho Sally. They are in love with someone here. They are coming to reveal this. They are definitely nervous, very nervous. They definitely want to hug someone. Look what's on, look at that. Look what's underneath that one. Promises of the future. So I do feel like somebody does want to, an insight. So someone had an insight into the future. That's what I was saying. It was like someone had got some revelation of their soul journey or their soul path and what they had to do. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well that's fair. Yeah. 6 of Wands, victory. Absolute fucking successful victory. That's what this person wants. Okay? They want this. They've closed down doors. If someone is trying to keep that door open, let them keep the door open. There's no need. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. Okay? Because someone is definitely... You've got 3 sixes. 666. Which is not like the devil's card is what you think. Okay? It is victory, okay? Somebody wants to have this success. Somebody wants to definitely make this very public, or to make this very, very official here, okay? They want this new beginning. They've walked away from something. There was no love there. They love you. They're coming to reveal this to you. There's someone going to be really jealous over this. Look at this death card now. It's not in the normal death, but look at the fucking fire in this horse's eyes. So it does look like someone is going to be going mad. Psycho Sally's gonna go psycho. She's gonna go psycho with your money. Yeah, someone's not going to be too happy about this. It does feel like someone's fucking ego is really going to be bruised. Ooh. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. So somebody's... shouldn't have. 9 of Cups in reverse says somebody could be going overboard with drink, going overboard with drugs, not happy, self-medicating themselves. Sally, don't do it, Sally. Not worth it, Sally. Honest to God, Sally, give it up. Yeah, someone's just not going to be able to handle this shit. And oh, don't you want to look that out the deck? We have the Judgment in reverse. Somebody has not been listening. Somebody has not been changing. Somebody has not listened to any call of their soul because they're fucking soulless. The Divine is calling judgment on here, and someone is definitely going to go overboard. So, you know, you need to look at the heading of the daily vibe. I don't know, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Somebody is going overboard with drinking drugs. Judgment. Right, the other side you do have a Queen of Cups in reverse. A very toxic feminine. Now Queen of Cups can be your mother as well, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in reverse. She's a cold-hearted, cruel, uncaring, unloving, just manipulative, completely detached, just a liar. Someone who likes to escape reality with substances, drink, drugs, sex, whatever. It's someone who has an awful lot of addictions here. They're definitely in really low, shallow energy here. They're not going to like what's happening, even though it ain't none of their business. So Psycho Sally, you're going to have to learn to get over it. Yeah? Do something. Don't be drinking. Don't be taking drugs, okay? That shit just takes lives. Causes so much destruction. drinking drugs is just a relation of fucking everybody. Well, we used to all say alcohol, now look what drugs is doing. It does feel like this is overboard. The judgment, yeah, someone hasn't been listening. Someone has not been listening. Someone has not been changing. Someone has not been growing. Someone is just out of control. Spiraled completely out of control here. A mess. Someone's a fucking emotional mess here. The answer is no. Because upright it can mean yes. So it's like no, there's no possibility of resurrecting anything here. This is the end of somebody. This is the end of Psycho Sally. It's the end, like, it's judgment. There's no chance of this being resurrected. There's just no chance of it. Okay, let's end this on a positive note though, yeah? Don't like these negative messages. Okay, Spirit, something positive. Oh, is that a positive one? Okay, what else for April 8th? Oh my God, guys, give me a fucking dig here. What else for April 8th, Spirit? What else for April 8th? Is there anything else for April the 8th, Spirit? Are we ending it there? No, we're not ending it there. Ooh. Okay, we have the sun in reverse, okay? So the sun in reverse is, you know, the sun is a card of Leo, but it can talk about a loss of a child, it can talk about depression, it talks about deep darkness, okay? Because there's the sun upright, it's light, and this in reverse is dark. Someone's in a very dark hole here, drinking too much drink, too much fucking drugs, not fucking getting it out of control here. Could be Leo, it doesn't have to be. It does get my sense where someone could be spying and watching somebody here. Look at this in this card. You've got two men over that wall that are just looking in at this child with the thing, but it's like they're looking in, they're stalking, they're watching. Someone could be just fucking, you know, stalking people, not happy. We have the Hermit in reverse here, and we have the Three of Wands in reverse, which means stop. Stop. No longer waiting for something. There's no need to wait for something. Because it's like waiting for your ships to come in or relocation. Someone's trying to stop someone. The Virgo or the Hermit in reverse is like somebody has not been awakened. Someone is not awakened here. Someone has not been listening. Someone has been given advice, given guidance, and is going in one ear and out the other. So someone is definitely completely spiraled out of control here. They're not listening, not enlightened, not listening to their spirit guides, not in a very good and healthy way here. It's definitely not going to end well for the Psycho Sally. It's just not going to. And that's very sad. Come on, Spirit, something positive, please, please. Something positive, something light. Thank you. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse, so there's definitely going to be an argument, a battle, a fight. Someone is completely fucking losing their mind. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Ain't no love. It's like a U-turn. God is just taking something away from someone here. It's like someone has definitely seen the true essence of somebody and some situation here. There ain't no love. So someone has been rejected here. We have the Judgment again in reverse, and we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So yeah, again, like even the Page of Swords will talk about someone fucking stalking. Someone is definitely stalking, watching someone do it. There's something broke downstairs anyway, nothing new with my... So like someone has definitely not been listening here, okay? Not been listening, in really shadow energy, going overboard, stalking, watching, probably telling lies off their fucking face here. What can I say? They've been rejected. Nobody seems to want this person. This person is out of control. Definitely going to be going overboard here, guys. If you haven't watched that Daily Vibe, maybe go and look at that, okay? Because that's what I thought when I saw that. I was like, oh my god, going overboard. So guys, I'm going to leave it there with you, alright? Have a wonderful day, okay? If you're looking for a private reading, all the information is down below, guys. Take care.